Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new around here then hello, my name is Sarah-Jayne. Today I'm going to be doing a video all about my planner. After I did my 2018 goals, a lot of you had said that you would love to see what's inside my planner, so that's what I'm going to do today. But before I get stuck in, if you are watching this video and you're not subscribed and like what you see and would like to see more, then please make sure you subscribe. Like I say, if you watched my 2018 goals video, you would know that I'm trying to hit a big target this year. So go ahead and click that subscribe button and stick around for a while. So this is my scrumptious planner. Just before I start getting into this, I will say that I have been a planner for a long time. I am talking like original Filofax. I had a Filofax. In fact, even going back to childhood, I had a Fun Fax. If anybody remembers what a Fun Fax is, I had one of those. I loved it. Yes, I am that sad. I don't know what it is about planners and planning, but it is just something that I absolutely love to do. Before I had this planner, I used to have a personal size Filofax. In fact, I've had a couple of different ones of those, and the reason why I had a personal size is because I used to literally carry it around with me everywhere until I got to the point where I was like, I've got a really bad back. I wonder why. But I would feel lost if I didn't have my planner with me. And then a year or so ago, or a couple of years ago, I actually invested in the K planner, and this is the large size. The reason I went for the large size is because at the time I was doing two jobs. I was doing my own thing, but I was also still working full-time at work, so I kind of split everything down the middle and had half and half. But since I'm not working full-time at the other job anymore, I've still stuck with this because I absolutely love it, and I've kind of got used to not going round with it anymore. So yes, I've stuck with this because I love it. It just holds so much and it's so pretty. This, as I say, is the K planner in large. K is an Australian company, I believe, and they make the most amazing planners. They do actually have a store in London now, which is absolutely beautiful. I think it's in Covent Garden. I'll check. I'll leave it in the description box, but I'm pretty sure it's in Covent Garden. The good thing about them is they do amazing planners. The bad thing is that their planners are limited edition, so they come out with new ones all the time, which is great. But if you see one and really like it and want to buy it and it's like last season's, then you can't unfortunately get it new anymore. So you won't be able to get this one, but they do have some really nice ones at the moment, and they've started allowing you to monogram your diaries as well. So yes, I actually nearly purchased a new one the other day, which was like a grey colour. It had a gold stripe down the middle, and I think it was like navy on the bottom or a darker grey, but they didn't have it in the large size, so I didn't get it. But I still love this one, and this one's still in really good condition. So before I show you what's inside and how I use it, I'm going to show you the pens that I use. This pen is so pretty. I actually got it for Christmas. Previous to that, I had this one, which is very similar. So these are Swarovski pens. This is the original type. It's like a raspberry colour, and it's got pretty little gems in the top. And then this one is a gold one. Would you say it's rose gold? It's not really rose gold, it's kind of just gold. I don't know. Anyway, it's very pretty, and it writes really nicely as well. So I got this one for Christmas. And then some more pens that I use, I'm gonna have to get them because they're over here, excuse me, are these ones. Now these are just cheap ones. I think I got them from Tesco. How do you say that brand? I don't know how to say that brand name. I've never really put much thought into it before. But these are, well, it's a German name, that's probably why I can't say it. But these are really, really nice. They write really nicely as well. The colours are gorgeous. So you've got a pink one, a light blue, a darker blue, which I don't know where that is. I really need to find it because it's making me feel a bit funny that it's not in here. An orange one, a purple one and a green one, and I actually use these in my diary for certain things. I'm not like full-on colour coder or anything like that, but I just find it helps me visually to see what I'm doing or what I have done. So these are really nice, and you can just fold the lid back and it just sits on your desk as well. So let's get to the fun part, which is what you've been waiting for. So first of all, when you open this up, it's got a section here where you've got like little, they're not sticky notes, but they're like little tab notes. And then a few little bits where you can put business cards or whatever you want in there. So I really like that. I actually have an old one of my order forms from when I had the store. I think that was one of the, no, the second one that we did. So yeah, I've just got that in there. And I also have this cute little card as well. And it says, live simply, be grateful, give love, laugh lots. And then I've just written around the outside, ask and it shall be given to you, seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be opened unto you. So I really like to have kind of inspirational quotes and different things like that within my diary, so that it keeps me uplifted. I also have some super cute little paper clips. Also on this side of my diary, I've got a little insert, which I've got just recently actually from Kiki K as well. It was like a planner lovers pack, and it says fall in love with your life. And then in this little flap bit here, I have a couple of bits. Some of this, if you watched my what's in my Filofax video from absolutely donkey's years ago, you might remember this. This is actually a little photo that I had done back in 2009, and this is my aura photo. So I kind of keep that in there because it's got a section just here which is all white, and she kind of said, oh, and the feather's just fallen out as well. I have a feather that's in there. I do love holistic things, and she kind of said that that white was my dad watching over me, which I thought was really, really lovely. And then when I got home, there was a white feather in the middle of my kitchen floor, and they do say if you find a white feather, it's an angel coming to say hello to you. So I've had that in there for absolutely years. I also have these stickers in here which I always forget about, so I've not used a huge amount of them, but they have like be awesome, wedding bells, time to shine, party time, date night, all different things on there which I absolutely love. I love stickers. I'm like a 5-year-old at heart. And then on this side, I actually have a check which I've written for myself to the value of £1 million. I'm a big believer of law of attraction, so I have that in there just to remind myself that that is going to happen for me. So when it actually comes to planning, I like to separate my planning by having a week to view and also a month to view as well. So right in the very front of my diary, so I actually purchased this new insert. This is another Kiki K one. I'm going to just flip across a few pages just so it's a blank one that I can show you. So May, for example, you can't really see on here, but again, I'll insert a clip. I like to write things in there of what I've got coming up that month, what YouTube videos I want to do, what tutorials I want to do, things I've got to do for the blog, or any newsletters that I want to send out, all different things like that. And I do colour code them. So I have the pink pen for YouTube, the light blue pen if I've got any events coming up, an orange pen for my blog, purple pen for the store, which is when I had the store, and then the blue pen for personal things. So if I kind of show you this, it just has an outline of what I got going out when, and I find that super helpful. And even if I haven't planned it ahead, so say I did something spontaneously 2 days ago, I would still write it in there, because I have a memory like a goldfish and I forget things so easily, especially dates and things like that. I literally forget what I've done. So it's kind of a good thing that I document my life on YouTube, because quite often I have to look back on it and see what I've actually done. So yeah, I use that as future planning and also to document what I've done in the past, which I find really helpful. So even though it's 2018, I still have the month by month of 2017 in there, just in case I need to look back on anything. And because it's a month on one page, it doesn't take up too much room in the actual diary itself. Then I also like to plan out my weeks or have some extra detail in the week to view page. I really like week to view rather than like day to view or anything like that, because I just like to look at it and know exactly how my week's going to go, exactly what I've got to do, what kind of tasks I've got to complete, and it's all written on there. I got this little dashboard in my Planner Lover pack, which I thought was really good, so I've put that in there to have on the week that I am in. So it kind of is being used as a bit of a divider, and I can find that week easily. But also if I want to stick sticky notes on there for any reason, I can do as well. So I'll plan everything out just roughly on my month to view. I might even pencil some things in there and then rub them out, swap them around, whatever I need to do. And then I'll do more in-depth planning on my week to view pages. So I'll break down what kind of things I need to do for a video, or I'll like put smaller tasks on there that aren't necessarily going to go on my month to view planner. And that is just something that I found that really works for me. I've done that for a good few years now, and I find that it helps keep me on track, helps me look ahead at what's going on, and as I say, also look back at what I've already done. So then the back section of my planner actually has some tabs, and I've changed this round just recently just to make it work for me a little bit better this year. My life has changed over the past 18 months to 2 years quite dramatically. I've gone from working full-time to part-time to on maternity, having a store, then changing the way the store works, and also doing YouTube and blogging and all of that. So because my life's changed quite dramatically, I feel like my planner needs to change a little bit to suit that as well. So in these tabs, I have a crochet tab, which has got everything in there that I need to think about for my crochet channel. And when I'm working with Love Crochet and things, I have a lifestyle tab for this channel. So all of my ideas that I have that I want to put on this channel go in there, or any other things. If I'm working with brands, I can sort of write in there when I've had meetings with them and things, and then it's all there. I have a finances section which basically documents my finances. I like to write down everything that I've got coming out that month, and I almost have like a grid style. So everything that all my bills down one side, the months across the top, and I kind of just tick them out when I have seen them come out my bank so that I know that I've paid them. Also as well, some bills do change slightly, so I'll also write in there what that bill was for that month. So if I ever need to know how much I paid, it's just there really easily to look at. And then perhaps one of the most exciting sections of my diary is my goals section. So I have a few pages in here that go back right the way back to, where is it, 2015, and I've kind of ticked everything off that I had achieved. So I've got social media goals, you know, to hit certain targets of that, get a new car, have an amazing wedding, all of these things I kind of put into my goals section, and it just kind of helps keep me focused. If I'm feeling like I'm losing my way, I'll have a look at that goals chart and you know, see what I'm aiming for. And of course these things change from year to year or even month to month sometimes, but I just find it really, really helpful. It's almost like a brain dump. I just kind of get everything out on there, know exactly what I want to achieve, because if you're really clear on what you want to achieve, you can achieve it. And that is a whole new video. So if you want to see a video all about goals and achievement and things like that, let me know. Leave me a comment below. Then I have an important section. So this is, I've got one page in there which says dates to remember, and a few other bits as well, which could be not really passwords or anything like that, but just important information that I might need to remember. The dates to remember though is a really important page for me, because as I say, I have a brain like a sieve and I forget things. So I'll put down things like the day that I started at a job, or the date that I handed in my notice, the date that I left, the date that I got a car, the date that I moved. All of these things, these actually go back to 2006. Yeah, so I've been documenting it for that long. It's not the same page, I've kind of rewrote it out, but yeah, I find that really helpful in case I need to get that information quickly. I then have another section which has some more stickers in. These actually came with the Kiki K and with the Planner Lover pack, and then this little cute plastic wallet thing with a few extra little decorative bits in case I want to change things up. I've got some spare pages to fit into any of my sections that I have. And then at the back here I have a couple of spaces for some business cards, and I have more stickers as well. Horrible passport photo of myself, but yeah, I like stickers, and my friends always tease me about this because they think it's really sad, but I like stickers. And then at the back there is a note section, so if I ever need to scribble anything down, that's just really handy to just write it on there. I did have a few bits on there already, but they were kind of irrelevant now, so I just took them out and started afresh for this year. So that is my planner. It's fairly simple, but again, it's something that really works for me. I hope that it's given you a few ideas of how you can lay out your planner and help you get organised for 2018 and beyond. But if you like this video, then make sure you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to keep up to date with all of my latest videos. If you have any video requests, I love to hear them, so leave them in the comments below, and I shall see you again soon. Bye guys!